Hello everybody, this is All's House Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles 4. In the previous episode, we had to repeatedly take on the mission, Recovery of the Comet, where we encountered a Valkyria for the first time. And before I get into this, well, remember how I keep having problems where my video keeps getting ruined? Well, at long last, I have an answer for why it is happening from one of the devs of OBS Studio itself. Apparently, because I'm using multi-track audio, there is a random chance that the audio data and the video p-frames, whatever the heck that means, are being written before the video keyframes. Now, this does not happen if I only use a single audio track. However, because of the editing that I have to do, this is not an option. Now, somebody else on the forum suggested I use MK Clean, but I can't get that working for the life of me. Instructions on how to use it are completely unclear, so I have no idea what I'm doing with that, and it's not an option. One of the other options was to use the audio writer filter, but I can't do that either because of the fact that for whatever reason, the audio that I get out of it is shortened / sped up and has been pitch shifted so that my voice is higher than it should be. And I do not have the editing skills to be able to fix that. My only other option would be to try to record on single-track audio, but that's not an option because of the editing that I have to do to fix some of the audio. So, in other words, the only thing I can do is to endure this problem and hope that the devs can find some way to fix it. Which is not optimal, but it's the only real option that I have. And it sucks. But, without further ado, let us move back into the story and away from my problems, and go on to Obsession.
Primaria, get a hold of yourself! Our objective is to capture the ship. If you keep attacking it,
Something's wrong with her. It's just like they said. No, she's even more defective than they thought.
you two! Why did you unleash Primaria? Damn it! There's no time.
We have no time to waste. The enemy ship is moving.
Wow, so it can move. Much tougher than we thought.
They will not escape. They will see. They will see why I was chosen.
Don't do it. Stop this! Stop. Please. Please. Please, no.
I was chosen. I was chosen! Yes. They'll see. They'll see!
That's the Centurion. Stop! Stop it!
I won't let anyone stop me. I have to prove it.
I think it's time for a break, honey.
Do not interfere.
Easy, easy. Don't get all touchy now. Whoa, hey. You're okay. I really did a number on you, huh?
You forget your place.
Hey! No one told you to sink the damn thing! Can't you control your own power?
You ruin our plans, then whine about how you didn't want to? Honestly, you are useless.
Oh, now you've got an attitude too, huh?
Learn your place.
Would you two shut up for 1 minute? God, what kind of loony bin did I get myself into?
Arguably the worst kind of loony bin.
Did that hit our main guns? Was a hell of an impact. Damage report, now!
That one knocked our main engine offline. The impact broke the ice beneath the ship. We're going to sink! Abandon ship!
I will not let this ship sink! Switch over to backup power, now!
The crew is panicking! Captain, what are your orders?
Ruth, what is the enemy doing?
They've deployed a tank squad, and the witch is... she's gone.
The Valkyria's retreated, eh? Then I have a plan. Brian, relay the switch over to backup now.
Captain? Without power, the ship's going to the bottom of the Crystal Sea!
I gave you an order. Cut the backup generator.
What could the captain be planning now? Let's hope it works out.
What?
The Centurion is... sinking.
Wait, are you serious? This can't be happening. Just one hit and she's going down?
Kai, what have you done?
Wait, hold on. We can't let this happen. Come on, Claude. We gotta go save them. We can't. I'll end up just like them.
Claude!
Damn it, you want us to watch them die? Claude! This is an order. All units stand by. I'm sorry.
She packs a hell of a punch. Turned that steel battleship into scrap metal. The other two scurried off to clean up the survivors.
They want to make up for failing their mission. Let them do as they will. Or would you like to go as well?
Nah, I'm gonna go think for a bit.
About what? The excuse you'll be giving to Belgar?
I figured you were all mopey, but you still got some sass in you. No, something's bugging me. I think I might head back for now.
Then take Primaria with you. It may be some time before she wakes up.
I get to escort the princess herself. I'm honored. Leave it to me. She looks so peaceful when she's sleeping. You'd never guess she just destroyed a battleship with her bare hands. Whoa there! And here's the knight in shining armor. You worried about the princess? Don't worry. It's no pumpkin carriage, but this baby can get her back to the ship safe and sound. Ah, well. Get comfy, boy. Suppose I can take you along for the ride?
Chapter 10. Under the Ice.
Ah, new extra story, eh? And a skirmish. Guys awoken a new potential guilty heart. Decal for the Hoffman, Winter Witch. Seems like it'd be rubbing salt in the wound. Now, before I actually go on to that, I actually kind of want to push through the story here so we can get to the next battle. Not to take it on, but so that I unlock new stuff in R&D to take on to that extra story, because, well, that's where we're headed next. So, sorry, but you're going to have to endure this a little longer before we can get to that. And if it's the story I think it is, then I'm probably going to... Well, we're all probably going to enjoy it.
Good boy. You're so good. But me? I'm no good at all.
Well, that was short.
The comet was destroyed after Crimeria lost control. The Centurion moved to their aid, but that vessel also caught fire and sank. Investigations are underway, but we're searching in a blizzard. We may not be able to recover the wreckage. I regret to inform you that, at present, both ships are unrecoverable. The mission was a failure.
I suppose I couldn't have expected the Federation's finest technology to simply fall into my lap.
I can't apologize enough, Doctor.
Oh, no need for dramatics. One ship still remains. And I presume you're not so incompetent as to make the same mistake twice?
No, sir.
And Crimeria?
Exhausted, most likely from the sheer expenditure of energy. She's sleeping in her room. It might be some time before she recovers.
The strongest and weakest of the Valkyria. They called her defective. Wanted to lock her up, even though she's inherited such purity. Purer Valkyria blood than any other candidate. But bureaucrats are always so blind to true potential.
I was certainly shocked myself. I wouldn't have believed she harbored such destructive power if I hadn't seen it.
Descendants of the Valkyria exhibit a reaction to Ragnite that unleashes a raw, explosive force. That azure glow only appears when the Ragnite's full power is being utilized. No man-made weapon could ever compare. They truly are miracles of war. She may exhibit some difficult behavior now, but her performance will improve with appropriate calibration. It is a technician's job to ensure a tool works properly.
She's still ultimately a living being. We can't expect to fully control...
The more you have to fiddle with a machine, the more attached you tend to get. Though even that has its limits. Nicola and Kiara, those two chose poorly. Perhaps a bit of recalibration will set them straight. I'll be counting on you to handle the rest. Oh, and give my regards to Waltz.
Yes, Doctor.
Like we didn't need to know how twisted he is already.
Hey there, pretty boy. Appreciate you handling that report. A little birdie told me you used to be with the Edinburgh Army. I can sort of hear it in your voice, too. But you're not actually from Edinburgh, are you? I'm gonna say... Gallian? Yep, figured. You Gallians are pretty ballsy. So I gotta wonder why a guy like you would defect. I heard you even sent a spy over to their side. And a femme fatale at that. Am I right? To think, a gloomy guy like you seducing the enemy's women. I didn't know you had it in you.
That's not it.
Oh, come on. Don't be shy. We're both red-blooded men here.
She's my sister.
Uh-huh.
My sister was aboard the Centurion.
What? My God, man! Why didn't you say something sooner? How are you this calm? If your sister was on that ship, she's dead. Oh, I get it. I had a feeling.
Yes. I believe the Centurion has not sunk.
My gut told me that too. They're tougher than they look. So did your spy. Well, your sister tell you that?
No, I haven't contacted her. But I'm still receiving a signal from her transceiver. She wouldn't take it into battle, so it must be in her room. And if that's working, it means the ship hasn't flooded. The hull may not even be ruptured.
So you still don't know if she's safe? God, man. I'm praying for you.
Spy or not, she's an enemy soldier. You may have been shooting at her on that battlefield. I don't see why you would pray.
Well, you know. You and me, we're buddies now.
I'm not your buddy.
Too bad. We're fighting for each other's lives. Like it or not, I'm the only friend you've got. But hey, the Centurion hasn't sunk.
I know. Plans are already in motion.
So what? Does it have the ability to what? Turn into a submarine or something? I mean, that's pretty neat if it is. But why keep that from the crew? Ah, well.
Riley, you have to keep moving or you'll freeze.
I don't care. What happened to the Centurion? Where is everyone?
Quiet! I can hear something on the radio. Damn it! This blizzard is making it worse.
The ship sank, okay? We all saw the witch destroy it. And you're upset about the radio?
The sun's going down. We have to find somewhere to wait out the storm or else...
No, we have to go help. They're waiting for us to save them.
We can't, or the Empire will find us.
Claude, what do we do? Shh.
Squad E, read me. This is Centurion.
What do you know? Kai was right.
We not sunk yet.
They haven't sunk?
What does that mean?
I get it. This was their plan all along. They made it look like they sank and hid the ship inside a gap in the ice field.
What?
Squad E reads you, Centurion. We're moving to rendezvous now. Let's go, everyone! At the bottom of a deep crevasse in the Crystal Sea. Words can't describe the shock and joy we felt. The Centurion buried in ice, but intact. It turns out, the Winter Witch's attack had not been fatal after all, merely grazing the deck. To avoid further damage, the captain had ordered the crew to make it look like the ship had been sunk. So they brought the ship down, into the depths of a nearby crevasse. The captain's resourceful thinking saved the Centurion. Unfortunately, the witch's attack has disabled the engine. Until it's back up and running, we're stuck in the chasm. All we can do is sit here and freeze. We made it back to the Centurion safe and sound, but it looks like there's only more despair ahead.
Ooh, I think I know what mission's coming up next, and I have heard horror stories about this one.
Hey, found some! Got some old wooden boxes in the pantry.
That's great, Raz. Hurry and bring them over before the fire goes out.
Hold on. Let me just break these bad boys down.
Wow. Are those icicles on the ceiling?
Must be from our breath. Hot air goes up to the ceiling and stays there till it freezes.
I guess it's not much better in here than out there.
Might be even colder. We're in a big hunk of metal after all. Whew. Oh, this cold's getting into my bones.
At least there's no wind in here. We wouldn't last an hour out in that blizzard.
Claude, we're still looking after the wounded, but their body temperatures are dropping fast. I'm doing what I can to help them retain heat, but at this rate...
Okay, let them stay closer to the fire. Give them as many blankets as we can spare.
God, dying in battle against the Empire's one thing, but I don't want to freeze to death on a friggin' ship. Hey, Claude, you think this is still gonna count as an honorable soldier's death?
It won't have to. I'm not gonna let anyone die here.
Easy to say.
Besides, this is nothing compared to marching in the snow. We're equipped for the cold in here, and we can make fires. So look on the bright side. No more walking.
Yeah, guess you got a point. What do you think, Kai? Starting to wish you'd kick the bucket back at Siegfall, huh? Hey, Kai! Don't fall asleep here, you'll die!
Oh. I'm fine. Just... thinking.
I'm gonna head to the bridge for a bit. Keep the fire going for me. We, have some bourbon, but only a little bit. Use it to warm yourselves up if you have to.
Bourbon? Why didn't you tell us we got the good shit?
Hey, don't drink it all at once, please.
You got it. Look at him, acting all tough. You see his hand shaking when he passed me the bottle?
I don't know. It's kind of helping us stay sane in here.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh boy, somebody's feeling guilty for all this. Ugh. This rate I might not even make it to the extra story. But at least we got a brand new skirmish to fill in some action.
How's it looking? Any signs of life in there?
No. We've already fixed everything we could think of.
Figures. Let's not be getting any energy from the main engine. Not much we can do. Can't get into the restricted area.
Come on. Would it really be that bad?
You'd get court-martialed for one. And no matter how good of an explanation you had, well...
Firing squad, huh? So we're talking serious military secrets.
Even if we did crack it open, I don't think we'd know what to do with it. Apparently, it's working on a different design than your usual Ragnite reactor. On top of that, the breakdown fried the backup engine too. Doesn't look good.
We could probably bring the backup engine online if we kickstart it with a little power, but...
Feeding Ragnite energy to the backup engine?
Yeah, Ragnite energy.
You're staring. Something I can help you with, or...?
Yeah, we can make that work.
Huh?
The tank! We'll use the tank's engine! We should be able to use the tank's Ragnite energy to jumpstart the backup engine.
You want to use the tank's engine to move the ship? I don't know if...
We just need one little spark to get the engine running. Once we've got that, we can handle the rest ourselves. On my pride as a scientist, I swear we're going to get the Centurion out of this.
A report just came in from the engine room. They predict they'll be able to bring the backup engine online within the hour.
They're certainly working hard. I suppose we'd better leave that to the specialists. We should think about what to expect next.
The comet was targeted deliberately. It was a strategic ambush with the intent of capturing the ship.
But that means the route of the Cygnus fleet was...
leaked to the enemy, which could mean a number of things.
Either there's a spy or our code's been broken. But the greater mysteries can wait. First, we need to decide where to go after we get out of this crevasse. Loof, bring out the map.
It's safe to assume the enemy will be surrounding our planned route. We should take a wide detour around our original path and go behind them toward the capital.
But that'll drastically increase our travel time. If we don't resupply somewhere...
We'll resupply at this lightly defended city. But if we want to get there, we'll have to break through the Imperial Sea Fortress. Captain, it's going to be dangerous.
I can't imagine a sea route that isn't. Mr. Wallace, any thoughts to share?
We might be able to reach the capital that way. It's true. But with the loss of the comet, and with this ship operating on limited power, even if we minimize casualties at the fort, we'll still be at less than half strength.
You're concerned we might fail to take the capital after those losses, then?
Yes.
Mr. Wallace, I can't tell you our chances of success. I don't imagine anyone could. All we know is that someone has to do it. Otherwise, the Empire has already won. And if not us, then who? That is the question. And we answer it by our own choices.
By our own choices?
We know the battlefield well, don't we? Our time there is fleeting, dangerous, and uncertain. But that is precisely why we must always move forward. Time and time again, we soldier onward through pain, bloodshed, sacrifice. And when we look back, we see all those who stood against us and those who stood at our side. We make our choices, and we carry on. Perhaps it's what you'd call courage. Or simply determination.
My courage? and my determination.
Captain, we're under attack!
The enemy? From where?
From above. They're coming down into the crevasse.
I suppose we couldn't fool them for long.
Captain, Squaddy's ready to move out.
Go. Hold out until they get the power back online.
Yes, sir.
They didn't sink. They didn't sink after all. It's almost pitiful, sitting there waiting to die. Don't you think it's beautiful, Kiara?
Capturing that monster is sure to make Lord Belgar happy. He'll be so proud of me. This time we're doing it right. Stay out of my way, Nicola.
I could say the same to you. How about a little contest? Let's see who can kill the most.
They're trapped like rats now. All we have to do is exterminate them.
I mean, they didn't really have to make them more unlikable. All their dodgy tactics already did that.
We're moving out. Hurry it up.
I can't believe they're coming after us down here.
No running this time. Gonna have to fight back.
Claude, we're under attack?
Riley, what are you doing here?
What do you mean? We're moving out.
You stay here.
Are you serious? I'm part of Squaddy too.
I know that, but you're also an expert in Ragnite engineering. The best we've got, in fact.
What?
Now that the enemy knows we're stranded down here, they'll do whatever they can to destroy the ship. If we don't get her running and ready for evac before the second or third wave comes, we're done for. So I need you to do what you do best.
You mean it's on me to get the ship powered, huh?
Right.
My father put his blood, sweat, and tears into researching Ragnite compression. If I can't get her moving again, no one can. Leave it to me. I'll do my part if you promise to do yours.
Yeah, I'll hold him back.
Better not lose.
Same to you.
Please. I've never lost in my life, but you knew that.
Yeah, not then, and not now. Well, see you later.
You'd better come back alive.
Okay, new mission that I am not going to be tackling. Like I said before, I want to actually do some research on that one before we get in.
Okay.
Let's see what this new Guilty Heart. Her defense decreases when no allies are around her. Seems she likes Azusa. Okay.
There.
And now the real reason we did all this, the R&D facility. Let's see. Really? Not much for rifles. We do got a firepower boost for the rifles though, and I'm definitely going to be taking that.
Wow.
Let's see. Clip size up for SMGs or machine guns actually. But I think I'm going to stick with the Robinson. Accuracy booster. which I think I'm gonna go for. Clip size up for the snipers.
All done.
Nothing for the mortars, though. Flamethrowers, grenades, armor, nothing. Let's see. Reinforced armor, I will take that.
Wow.
Let's see, a sight upgrade. Monocular sight. Thing is, I don't think I'm going to be able to use it. Because, spacing. Yeah, I'd have to get rid of some other stuff in order to fit that one in. But I'll, you know, have it all the same.
Whoa. All done. All done. Wow.
Let's see, more reinforced armor? Sure, why not?
Wow.
And before I forget, the ship parts. Let's see, a radar upgrade increases the range and area. Sure, why not?
Whoa.
And improved ERV, which gets us more healing for our vehicles.
Whoa.
No, wait, not healing for our vehicles. Healing for our soldiers. But nothing else. And I'm just going to issue equipment to make sure everybody's still good on that front. Let's see, Brown, yep. Raz, nah, I don't want the Reezing. Robinson. I want to equip on all qualified units. Let's see. Nah, I think I'll stick with the 5R. Let's see, Brown, yep. Brondel. I don't think I took a look at that one. It's got some good anti-personnel. Let's see, definitely not that. I think I'll stick with the LFASR. And I think I'm going to want to switch Riley back to anti-personnel, but with the Sanders. Because chances are we're probably going to need her for the skirmish that we're going to get to work on this. And I don't think I really need to hit up the training field, besides I've wasted enough time. And speaking of time, we don't have enough to hit the extra story, but we should have enough to take care of the Crystal Sea skirmish. Yeah, same as usual. See, let's get Dan on here. Toss Minerva here. Raz right here. Let's see. Allard goes right here.
Right, here we go.
Kai can be tossed here. Riley, you'll go over here. As for the rest, I'm probably not going to need them, but I'll toss them in anyways just to be safe. Zusa. Largo. And we'll toss Rosie here.
This ought to be good.
Stop the enemy's advance! Squad E, move out!
Okay, let's see. Gatling turret, bunch of guys, an assault tank over here, shock trooper over there, and these guys are elites. Don't know what else is back here, but here's what I'm thinking. We take Largo, Minerva, and Raz, load them up into the cactus, drive the cactus all the way down through here, have Largo get out, blow up the tank with his Lancer, and assuming nothing else horrible is there, then we just send in Minerva to capture the camp. But that's assuming a great deal. In order to maximize AP again, I think I'm actually going to select Largo and have him get into the cactus.
I've been waiting here.
Yeah, I know, extra CP, but I think it'll be worth it.
Yep, I'm on it.
Hold on tight now. Here we go.
Everyone bundled up?
The enemy's returning fire. They're in range. Feel cold? Good. That means you're still alive. Lost him. Engaging. You've been spotted. Watch out. Here it comes. They're good.
Okay, we got a scout there, we got a scout there, we got a heavy tank, and we got a grenadier right there. Okay, here's what I do. I'm gonna take the cactus, gonna run down that, well, not run him down, but I'm gonna knock him out of cover, and I'm gonna shoot him with the cactus. Then we get Largo out, blow up the tank, so it doesn't, you know, annihilate anybody who tries to go for the flag. Then we take Minerva, we use her grenade rifle, her rifle grenade, try and blow this scout so that he falls out of the camp, and then take the camp itself.
Yeah.
Shots fired! Find some cover!
Here it comes. No!
Although, yeah, that should work. Deploy Largo.
Incoming!
Got a little something for you.
And then get him back in here.
Easy.
I should have expected as much.
For victory! Federation officer. I will not fall here. I have you! A true display of skill.
All allies.
Enemy base.
And that's that. Easiest mission ever.
We've taken the enemy base. Mission was a success.
Hell, now that I think about it, even if I hadn't managed to kill that shock trooper the first time around, I still had plenty of CP left over to keep moving. The only limiting factor would have been the cactus's AP. Okay then, well, that's that. Like I said beforehand, I'm going to be taking on the extra stories next episode. Plus, I want to spend some time, in between recording sessions of Valkyria Chronicles, researching the best way to handle that mission. Yeah, I know I wanted to do the semi-blind, but what I've heard and what I've seen, yeah, I want to make sure I get this done right. But anyways, with that, I'm going to end this off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I'm upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play, which, for those of you who did not watch the Shadowrun Dragonfall Returns, or Shadowrun Dragonfall video, this week is the last week to get votes in for that. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.